So it's something we call it تسهيل. تسهيل. You need to know, number one, that the Hamza in Arabic, the ah sound in Arabic, the ah sound, it's a very weird letter. It's a very weird letter and hard letter at the same time. It is the hardest letter in the whole language is the ah sound. It seems easy because you are used to, but when it combined in words, it takes complexity in the words. Why? Because it's come from the deepest place in your throat, almost from your stomach. If you exaggerate it in that letter, you can vomit, you can puke. It's a very letter which come from the deepest of your vocal system. And that's why it's kind of a hard letter when it's combined with other letters in the language. And that's why Arabs do a lot of things in the words for the letter. Examples, for sometimes Arabic remove that letter totally, remove it. Hadf, they do hadf, remove for it. Examples of that in the Hamza al-Mamduda. الهمزة الممدودة, they totally remove that letter. So for example, when they say السماء السماء, so this Hamza is appended by mad. There is mad before it. When there is mad before Hamza, the Hamza can be harder. السماء. To stop on this Hamza is hard. Even people from outside the Arabic language can find it hard. And that's why some Arabs, actually a lot of Arabs, just cancel it. As-sama, as-sama, as-sama. So simple. You just removed it. You just removed it. You get used, removed it totally. Okay? Sometimes Arabic don't remove it, but they do something called ibdal. 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 And ibdal happens when there's two Hamza follow each other. So, for example, when the word مثلا أتى أتى, not like this. Let's write it on alif to become more أتى, like that, for example. That word has one Hamza, أتى, just like also the word شرب as one word. شرب. If I put Hamza before this one and before this one, let's put Hamza before Shariba first. The verb becomes Ashraba. Ashraba. So what is happening here? That the sheen, the first letter gets sukun, and the word become like that. Ashraba. We learn to put Hamza before the verbs to make it rubai. If I put Hamza for that verb also to make it rubai, I will find that they become like this. That is the etc Hamza here. Suppose the etc Hamza in another color. So this is etc Hamza. And then we found like the first letter we need to put soon is also Hamza. So now Hamza with Fatha followed by Hamza with Sukun. So become Ata, 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 See that sound? That sound is bad in Arabic. And that's why the solution here, they do Ibdal. Ibdal. And Ibdal means changing. They don't remove, but they change. What happens for the Hamza here is it change. They change the Hamza into mad letter. Into mad letter. Either the مد letter is ألف واو or yeah, it depends on the situation. So in this case, they are going to change it into ألف. آتا آتا. They will not say أتى آتا آتا آتا. So the verb here will become آتا, and usually they don't like to write it like this. They'll just write it like that. آتا. So what happens in the verb آتا? There is إبدال or a change happened in the hamza. There is إبدال or a change happened in the hamza. There is إبدال or change happened in the hamza. I didn't remove the hamza. No, I replaced that. I changed that with mad letter. This exists in a verb which all of you know. Remind me, what is the first letter, first verb you learned to have that case? I don't know. أكل طبعا. أكل يأكل is the verb يأكل. يأكل. When I want to say أنا, the usual thing it will be أأكل أأكل أأكل. And you know that this we do in this situation, we do إبدال. And I always tell you, say آكل آكل. Why? Because we did إبدال for the hamza. We did إبدال for the hamza with a mad letter. آكل. So I didn't remove this hamza, which is a sakina, hamza sakina, but I did إبدال for it. إبدال for it by alif. And you can also make إبدال by ya, by the way. You can make إبدال by ya. Like saying, for example, مثلا ائتي. Let's make the verb أتى in أمر. If I make أتى يأتي في الأمر يأتي, the verb يأتي. If I make it in أمر situation, يأتي should be like that. I should remove the ya and replace it with hamza wasf. So E. And then there is hamza. So I. Iti, and I will remove the ya also because we remove harful illa. So it becomes iti. Again, iti is a bad sound. So in this case, I'm going to replace that hamza, but this time it will not be replaced with an alif, but it will be replaced with a ya because there is kasra before it. So it will become iti. Like that. Not iti, which is come. Iti. So there's a change happened here for the hamza. There is a change happened here for the hamza. There is a change happened here for the hamza. Like there is a replacing with a mad letter. It's called a change. So we can remove, we can change, and at the same time we can do something else. We call it تسهيل. And that تسهيل, like remove and change can exist a lot in Quran. But تسهيل for easing is only exists in one place in Hafs. In Hafs and Asim, which like usually guys, it only exists in one situation in it. And تسهيل, I will just like mention it like the word directly, which exists a تسهيل in. It's called تسهيل. تسهيل for the hamza, easing for the hamza. تسهيل. It's in the word أعجمي. Like the word, like we have the word أعجمي في القرآن. أعجمي. which means foreign or non-Arab. أعجمي means foreign. أعجمي. In the word أعجمي, no problem. Just أعجمي. أعجمي. But the problem for that word that there is another hamza before it. Another hamza before it to make it a question. أعجمي. أعجمي. Is it foreign? أعجمي. أعجمي. So is it foreign? In this situation, we don't change and we don't remove. We don't change and we don't remove. But we do something called تسهيل. تسهيل. Which means the second hamza will almost disappear. Almost removed. But it's not removed. And that's why you will find that word, it's written in Quran like this. There's a small dot over this thing here, a black dot. I'm not sure in the Indonesian or like the Urdu Mus'haf how it's done. But in the Rasm or Mus'haf, it's written like this. The Mus'haf Medina, like the Uthmani Rasm, it's written like that. So in this case, the tasheel is gonna happen. So how the tasheel is gonna be pronounced? Will I say أعجمي? No, like that I made ibdal. Will I say أعجمي? No, like that I remove. Neither. I will do like that. أعجمي. 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 See that? It's a weird sound, but basically you fastly do the second hamza. أعجمي. أعجمي وعربي. أعجمي وعربي. That's called التسهيل. And as I told you, it only exists in this word in the whole Quran. I guess in other narrations it can exist more. But in Hafs, it only exists in that situation in the whole Quran. So as you can see, there's different methods to deal with the Hamza issues. There's remove, there's the change, there's easing. Remove, change, and easing. And there's a fourth case as well. It's not in my mind now. But basically focus in that tasheel because it only exists in one word. And if you want to master reading Quran, you need to know this case. So when you meet that mark, which is that dot, you know what it's referring to. It's referring to tasheel hamza. أعجمي وعربي. So you don't make it تظهر like that. أعجمي وعربي. No. Like تسهيل. أعجمي وعربي. Like that. Yeah, guys? So if you don't understand the remove and the change, you can forget about them for now. We're going to explain them in detail in the future. Just to focus in that situation of this here. That's why I mentioned that the whole thing in the first place, to just show you that there is how the Hamza cause problems in pronunciation and how we fix that. So tasheel is just one type of fixing. It's not all of the fixing method. It's just one type of fixing. Sometimes we can remove the Hamza. Sometimes we change it. Sometimes we ease it. We do easing. أعجمي وعربي. Like that. Well, guys, hope that was beneficial. May Allah make it beneficial for you. And we continue other rules next time, inshallah.